Toxic masculinity.
Parents outraged over Seattle Teachers Union failing to reopen schools.
Wait, what? Seattle's a teachers union did something wrong? I don't believe it. Teachers unions are so amazing.
They always do everything right.
Yeah, they always do everything right. See, this is the level of dryness of sarcasm I have to deal with Valeria. Like, her tone is so just like, there is no hint that she's being sarcastic. All right, here. Seattle parents outraged as schools teachers union delay reopening. Shocked. Let's see here. Seattle, the first scheduled day of going to school in a year, did not go as planned for Seattle parents and students. District officials planned to bring back kindergartners and first graders, but the Seattle Education Association refused. Shocking. Nearby North Shore School District was the first in the nation to go all remote when the pandemic hit last year. Students are still all remote. Many parents are angry, worrying about their children. They're lonely, they're isolated, they are depressed, their grades are down, said Carrie Geller, who's worked with kids in North Shore schools. She and her husband are also teachers. So even some of the teachers are pissed off at the teachers union. I love that. Who's this? What's this woman's name? Carrie Geller? I love you, Carrie Geller. Speak up. Oh, no, not Carrie. Carly. I figured that out in my head after I got it wrong. Okay. Geller's concerns are confirmed in a new report commissioned by the Walton Family Foundation. Excuse me. The American Enterprise Institute and 5 other nonprofits analyzed 130 studies and concluded that the public benefits of closing schools last year are questionable, and they're far outweighed by the grave risks to children. I mean, we all know this already. You know, we've seen all the studies, we've seen all the reports, we've seen people talk about this. There is no reason to keep the schools shut. Every school, like all over Europe, they're all opening up. Everywhere in the world, they're all opening up. But in America, because of these stupid teachers unions that wield all this power, and like, why are they doing it? Just so they can like prove how much power they have? I mean, honestly, guys, the teachers unions need to be destroyed. We need to create a voucher system in America where students can go wherever they want, wherever their parents think is best for them. And teachers unions need to be destroyed. Their power needs to be crushed. Let's see here. The report said schools are not super spreaders, and many students are suffering mental health problems because they're locked in their houses all the time. It also said academic loss is so severe that it could set children back for life. For life. Get those kids an encyclopedia. When I was a kid, I used to stay up until like 4 a.m. writing movie scripts. But I like to make sure that everything was everything I was writing was accurate historically and all this kind of stuff and geographically. But we didn't have Wikipedia at the time. We didn't have the internet really. I mean, we had the internet, but we didn't have Wikipedia or anything.
Can you
like
believe we have an age difference? I also didn't have internet when I was child.
But so I had I had a set of encyclopedias. And so they're from like the 1950s, but I would have like 4 or 5 different encyclopedias just open up to different pages on my bed, and I would be writing the script and I'd be checking the facts, and it was good fun. Those are the good old days when you needed actual books. Let's see here. Seattle schools are closed even after district officials did a walkthrough examining work done in schools to improve ventilation. Union officials acknowledged there were no problems detected. According to data tracker Burbio, Washington State ranks 46th in getting students back in the classroom with 26 learning in person. California is last at just 12%. Yeah, it's these West Coast leftist, horrible, super left places where they love the teachers unions, and the teachers unions control a lot and they're in bed with the politicians, and yeah, it's just corruption. I mean, every single day I hear more news, more stuff about corrupt Democrats, right? Like the stimulus bill, $1.9 trillion, most of which will never go to American families. I mean, they're just basically paying off the people that helped them, win the 2020 election. It's horrible. I mean, the Democrats are corrupt. If you want corrupt people in office, vote for Democrats. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. Do you have anything to say about this, or shall we move on to the next story?
No, do you want to read a super chat question?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Toxic masculinity. Weekdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.